Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back in Saxony, or Saxony, and I just finished plowing a field from the last episode, or I had just got ready to start plowing a field, but I finished it just now, and he should be done here. Let's see. Might have a little cleanup to do, but it looks okay to me. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take care of some modding news. Nothing real big. I did attempt to update the courseplay, but it looks like it's still the same version that I had. So I'm getting kind of to the point now where what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and go to the page and download it, put it into game, and check to see if it's different. It seems almost as easy for me to do that because, by the time I go to the page and figure out whether it's a new version or not, I could have just downloaded it and put it in a game, so that's what I'm doing. So let's clean this up a little bit, get this thing started. A couple of places that it skipped here. Not a big deal, really, but I like to have a clean field. And addressing some personal issues. If during this recording I sound a little strange, it's because I'm not feeling very well. I have had some health problems recently. I spent a good day in the emergency room just a couple of days ago, and I had some chest pains, and I don't know, some of you may know I've got heart issues. I do have heart problems, and so I'm wary about any time I'm having chest pains. So I had some chest pains that were different to me, that I'm not used to, enough so that it woke me up about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I ended up in the emergency room to check it out, and good news is it was not my heart. So now we have to determine what it is, because it's waking me up in the wee hours of the morning with some pretty decent chest pains. So last night wasn't very good for me. I had them all evening while I was trying to enjoy a movie with the family. And into the night, and again, when I woke up this morning, was still there. I'm thinking it might be some acid reflux, because that's kind of when I read that, that's kind of what it sounds like. So I'm kind of treating myself for that kind of thing until I can get back in and see a doctor. Going in tomorrow, which is Thursday, to my diabetes doctor in Portland. I'll talk to him about it. And the only reason I'm saying all of this, I know it's personal, but you may or may not notice that I'm not myself today. So rather than let you wonder about, gosh, what the hell's wrong with him, I thought I'd just let you know. So today is Wednesday, the 17th of July. Tomorrow is when you'll probably see this video. And the reason I'm making it again is because I don't have anything else to put up tomorrow. So I had to kind of record. I haven't felt well, and so I haven't been recording for a few days. And I actually kind of thought about doing a live stream today because it's Wednesday, and I don't know if I'm going to feel like doing it or not. So if I do, you'll see me. If I don't, you won't. And that's kind of what, I don't know. That's kind of all I have to say about that. So let's get out of the dreary stuff and into the gaming. I do have a mod I wanted to look at. I don't know if you guys remember Maverick. And Maverick is a mod maker that I played his maps extensively in FS 15 and 17. Maverick was also the one that made the Jorans farm for the young lad that passed away. I loved that farm. It was a whole lot of fun. It's still in 17, but most of the web pages that were tied to it are gone. So I did find him. He has joined a group of other modders And so I'm a member over there. So I went in this morning to look around to see what was available in mods. And I found this Stara Imperador here that looked interesting. Now what it is, it's basically the same thing as these Hardys I've been using. But it looks cool. And I'll show you what it does. The Hardy does fertilizing or liquid fertilizing and herbicide. The Stara does that plus lime plus regular fertilizer. So it's a little bit more versatile, I would say. So I want to buy that, but I don't have the money. So I'm going to earn a little bit of money and buy that and see what the heck it looks like. I think that I just saw an update on it, and it said that it no longer drops pallets when you unload it. I think that's what it said. I'm going to have to test it. But it did say that it will unload to a tanker, or to a silo. So that might be interesting in that we have silos available on this map right here. So you got there's your lime right there. There's your seeds and fertilizer. And then you've got liquid fertilizer over here, I believe. And then there's something over here. Herbicide. So we do have places to drop this stuff. So it might be interesting to check that out and see how it works. But I need money. And so let's see what I've got that I can sell. Should have some crops I can sell. We got just shy of 500,000 in wheat. 200,000 in barley. We've got some oats. We've got some canola, sunflower seeds. Not much sunflower seeds. Not much here in soybeans. We got quite a bit of corn. We got over 500,000 in corn that we could sell. Now, we got tons of beets. Let's sell some beets and maybe some corn because I've already got another cornfield ready to go, I think, over here. Open up. This field right here is getting close to being ready to go. One of the things I did in between this episode and the last episode is you remember I'm having trouble with getting to the fields and getting them fertilized and weeded the full amount of times that they need to be fertilized and weeded. And you'll notice the growth patterns are weird here. Because I have it set on fast growth, the fields are growing before I can get them seeded. So I did go in between this episode and last, and I changed it from plant growth. I had it at fast. I changed it to normal. And then if I have to, I can change it down to slow. But let's just check out normal and see how it goes. And I'll beg your apologies in advance. I've been sipping a little bit of water. I'm trying not to eat or drink anything that's going to upset my stomach to see if it is indeed acid reflux that's causing my chest pains. So I'm drinking water and eating bland things. I just had a little bowl of soup, and I'm going to drink water. So you might hear my little water canister clinking and clanking once in a while. So I wanted to apologize in advance for that. Let's get a combine out here and get this going because this is ready. I may actually get both of them out there on the field. I think I can get out this way, but let's just try it. If I can squeeze out of here. Let's try this way. I may have to take the headers off, but unfortunately this header that I'm using does not have wheels on it, so let me see if I can get out this way. Oh boy, I don't know. No, didn't work. Kind of like putting a square block in a round hole. Doesn't work. They call that a square peg in a round hole. It don't work. This is a bigger gate over here, so I think this will work. Also, somebody was asking me about compost on this map. This map is set up for compost, and there is a placeable mod that you can use that does compost, but it will not work if the map isn't set up for compost. This one is. Yeah, they came back with a comment after I told them that it was a sell point issue. Okay, that could be the case. I haven't made compost on this map yet, and I have no idea where you're supposed to sell it or if the sell point works. But I do have my own sell point that I use, and so let's see, is it in silos? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in miscellaneous. Yeah, there's my sell point that I use. This is one that I keep modified for my own personal use. And I'm pretty sure it does compost. So if I get to that point, and I do have it set up, I just can't remember where I set it up. But when I get to that point, I'll try it, see how it works. Let's see, we're on field 1. Let's see if we have a course set up for such purposes. We do, but I don't think it's for this header. I really don't think it's for this header. So, let's see. I don't like this for one reason. To set it up, it takes forever to set it up. This is, what is it, 36? What is this? Header. To make it easier on myself, I could drop it down to just the 45-foot one. This is an extra large one, and it's 36 meters. This is the 45 foot is 13.7 meters. This one's much bigger, as you can tell. 36 meters. So that means that I have to set it up. Let's see. Course generation. Field number 1. Here's the problem down here. I don't think it's going to change it. It's not going to change it automatically for me. It doesn't recognize it as a 36 meter. So I have to click on this like a million damn times. And my finger gets worn out. I wish I could just change it, but I can't. So it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, my finger's getting tired already. You can't hold it down. I'm holding it down. Wait a minute. If you hold it down, it jumped a couple times. I don't know why. It's not working. I have to click it. What a pain. Yeah, literally, what a pain. It's a pain in your finger. I'm getting close. No, I'm not actually, am I? Oh, my finger's wearing out. I hate it. I hate it. Come on. We're getting close. Alright, we finally got it. So it's field 1. I am going to do a headland, I think. It's all I'm going to need, I think, on that large 36 meter. We are going to go clockwise, and let's generate the course. And now it's generated, as you can see. I'm going to go back, and hopefully I can find a solution for that, because boy, that's a pain in the buttocks. I may get rid of these and just purchase the 45 footer, but I already had a 45 footer for the case, so I don't know if it's going to be a big deal. I'll think about it. If there was an easier way, because oh my god, my finger's all sore now. Hey, look, it says I need to unfold the harvester. Imagine that. Alright, so we're doing canola. There's not going to be any windrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this guy to work. And then let's get this guy. Really should have probably washed these. I keep forgetting there is a semi-automatic car wash. That sounds weird, doesn't it? There is a car wash mod. It is not a building. It's the fixings that would go into, or the mechanism that would go into the building, but it doesn't have a building around it. At least I think that's what it looks like in the picture. And I keep thinking I'm going to download it, and I haven't yet. I've been having trouble recording lately, in that it's a creative thing. I've got so many maps, and I've got newer maps coming out, and I'm getting to the point where I don't know what I'm going to record. And I'm live streaming also more than I was. And so I don't know from day to day what I'm going to do. It used to be so easy when I just played like one map at a time. Yeah, I know, I can't remember that time either. But it seemed to be, to me, a lot easier. I could just sit down and record 4 or 5 episodes in a row, and then if I didn't feel well, or I had to travel, or something came up, I was all set. And so I'm having trouble now doing that because, well, I just don't know. I can't make up my mind what it is I want to record, so it's a creative thing, and I'm not very creative. Let's see here. We're looking at harvest. We're looking at field number, where is it? Where's the course we just made? No, seriously, where? No course loaded. I just made a course. Where did it go? Well, there, what is that? Why did it do that? Uh-oh. Well, they're all... Okay, something's wrong. Oh my god, I didn't save that course. Oh, geez. I didn't save it. Did I? Uh-oh. Hang on. I got to go back to that. That's the problem. I told you I wasn't feeling well. I can't. My mind's not working correctly. You get that way after a while. Okay. I did not save that course. We need to do that. Alright. Field 1. Harvest. 36 meters. How about that? Just in case I change from this rig to a different rig. Okay, is he gonna be okay? Oh no, he's not. Figures. Oh, messed him up. He's all mess up. He's all mess up. Alright, let's see if we can find that now. Let's go back out of this. There it is right there. Okay, we're going to put that in. Oh, where's... Oh, no. Where's my field 1? My field 1 is gone. There it is. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. How do I get it out of there? Field 1 is in field 2. How do I get it out? Alright, let's take that and put it in there. Oh, I just took it out and put it back in, same one. Doggone it. How do I get this out? Right here. How do I get it out? No, this is silly. Well, I'm just going to choose it. I might have to take all these out one at a time. I don't know what to do. I'll just have to remember I've done something stupid and try to fix it later. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Sounds like music from some kiddies TV movie. Ah! Disney movie, I should say. Going outside, door, gate, opening, whatever. Alright, let's see if we've got a course set up for this. Let's say it would be another field number 1, which we know is in number 2, which is silly. Harvest for grain to farm right there. We choose that one. Drive the course. See what he does. He's going to drive around and act silly. We're going to need this guy to sell that crop we wanted to sell. So let's grab what it was. We're going to sell some potatoes, I think, because I need to buy... I want to buy that that new piece of equipment. And I have an abundance of sugar beets and corn. And the reason I don't have an abundance of corn yet, but I will have because I've got that big field over there that's going to be ripe any day now. So let's start with the sugar beets. I found out that Hearst is oh shoot, never mind. I found out what it was and I can't remember. Barley, oats, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, sugar cane, mixed rations. Oh. I forgot which farm I was on. The potatoes and the sugar beets have a separate silo. I thought they fixed that musical engine sound, but still making it. Okay, so I need to find out where I put my sell point. So let's go up here and see if I can find it. It says I owned one, didn't it? It did say I owned one, didn't it? Sell point 150. No, it didn't. I must have been clicked on something else. So there it is right there. Let's see if I put that in somewhere. I don't know if I want to put it actually on the farm or not. I could, I suppose. But let's see if there's someplace else it might be a little bit more prudent to put it. Could put it right there. Could put it right here. Actually. Could put it right here. This is kind of a useless spot right now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it there for now, and I'll move it later if I have to. I can't remember what that sold for, but I thought it was like a couple $100,000. So I'll just sell till I get a couple $100,000. Anxious to. You know what I could do? If that thing's going to replace at least one, if not both, of those other rigs, I could actually sell them and give myself some money, right? These are the formerly Whistling Pete's. I took the whistle out. Let's check on things. Alright, Dar Smith is full and waiting for a truck. Which is where? Jonathan Girth is finishing up his end of the field. He's almost full too. Where did truck guy go? He's stuck. Okay. Let's unstuck him. I don't know what's going on. Let's go pick it up. Give me some, give me some. Pipe out. Come on. Oh, pipe's a little bit further than I thought. Don't go back. Come on. Come on. Yelling. Dar's yelling. Make up your dang mind. Do you want the grain or not? Right, that's one full load. Take that back to the farm. I wonder where this course starts. This is field number 1, isn't it? There it is. Let's start this up and see if he'll at least drive it like he's supposed to. Okay, now this one's empty. What was I going to do? I was going to do something with these guys. Let's take the fertilizer one for sure. Now, I need a big open space for this if I'm going to attempt to empty this. Okay, unfold sprayer, hire worker, turn on sprayer, toggle steering, toggle cruise control. None of that's what I want. Toggle steering mode, toggle cruise, unfold sprayer, turn on sprayer. That's not what I want. How do I get rid of the product? Or is there anything in it? Yeah, there is. I can't remember. Unfold. Toggle. Well, darn it. I thought there was a way to unload the stuff. I was doing it before. Screw this. Turn on sprayer. Hire worker. Unfold the sprayer. Toggle cruise control. Select camera. Honk. I could honk if I want to. There's got to be a way. Whoa, look at that truck's just flying through there. There's got to be a way to dump the product. Alright, this isn't working. Get out in the field and see if he'll let me do it. No, it's not waking. Of course, loaded. Turn on the sprayer. Unfold the sprayer. Toggle steering. Why? That's just crazy. I thought. Didn't there used to be a way where you could dump everything on the ground? You can unload the thing. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Alright, let's see where I can dump this. Where was the fertilizer? It was over here. I don't know if this is going to work. But let's just find out. Input, right there. So let me go in here and see if this will let me do this. Hire worker. Well, it doesn't seem to be letting me do anything with it. I'm just wasting a lot of time. Okay, I'll work on this later. This is crazy. I'll figure that out, see how it works, if it even works. I may end up just wasting all that fertilizer. But, oh, I need to get a quicker picker-upper over here, too. All right, let's get back to this field here that we're working. And see. Okay, the truck is following that guy, so evidently the truck doesn't know the other feller's full or done or whatever. Let's put the pipe out. Get him set up. We'll get over to this one. Let's stop him. And get rid of that. Pipe out. Well, it looks like he's going for it. Let's see how he does. He's going to have to come back for this load. This load's almost full, which will fill him up. So let's let him go and see what he does. And then potatoes. We've got 119,000. Let's... I don't want to sell that other piece of equipment until I can figure out whether I can get the fertilizer out of it or not. Whoa! I'm going up to the farmhouse. That ain't going to fit in the garage. Oh, it's been one of those days. Not only do I not feel 100%, I got phones ringing, dogs and cats fighting, all kinds of stuff. Hey, we've had something that's been a little bit worrisome happen lately. We've noticed over the past several months that there's been tons and tons of howling at night. You can hear it if you've got a window or door open. It's summertime, so we more than likely will have a window or a door open at night. And in the middle of the night, we hear it, just a cacophony of howling across this little town we live in. And it's coyotes. And they're just terribly noisy. It sounds like there's 100 of them out there. And sometimes you can hear them howling across town even. So there's, I don't know if there's more than one pack or not. I don't know how many there are, but they sound like an army. And so far, it's just been some sounds once in a while. Well, my wife got up yesterday morning, was going to put the dog out. We have a completely fenced-in backyard, and it's a regular wooden fence. Our dog can't get out. Deer can jump over it. Elk can jump over it. We've noticed elk and deer in the yard once in a while. But she went out to let the dog out to go to the bathroom and was confronted on the deck by a coyote. A real healthy-looking one. And he didn't seem to be afraid of her at all. He just kind of looked at her. And she screamed. And I went running out to figure out what the hell was wrong. And the scream scared the thing off. And then several times during the day, we saw it back in the backyard again. So it's almost like it thinks it's home or something now. But it's kind of disturbing. They are a wild animal. They do run in packs like wolves. So I don't know. They must be eating something because they seem pretty dang healthy. I'm thinking about getting a pellet gun and just sitting out there and shooting at them. I think a pellet gun won't kill them. I don't want to kill them. But I think a pellet gun might hurt them, without doing any damage to them. And I'm thinking if I can sting their fannies a couple of times, that they'll learn that area, that backyard, is not a place they want to be, and leave us alone. I don't know. It's one of those trained behavior things. I have a friend of mine that has a very weak BB pistol. It's very weak, and he'll shoot birds with it, starlings and things that come in and make a mess. And he claims that these birds don't come back in his yard because they learn to, stay away because they get shot. Doesn't hurt them any. Like I said, it's very, very weak. Well, doggone it. That didn't make me very much money. I keep trying to drive up my driveway to my house. What's that all about? Certainly not a good thing to do. All right, I got a couple of loads of sugar beets. Let's grab a load of corn. I got a field of corn coming up due to be harvested soon. I don't know how in the hell I got so much corn. While I'm thinking about it, though, I don't know how long it's going to take for that to load. Let's get this guy. I've got 2 of these. I'll take this one over to field number 2. Grab that straw while I'm waiting for that thing to load. Take that canola over to the refinery and make some fuel. See how that works. Nothing else I can do with canola except for... Whoa! Damn, brakes work good. Those things are so fast. They just fly by. All right, field 2. Let's see if I've got a course for field 2 for anything. I got a harvest one. That'll work. All right, so where does it start? Over here. Oh, where's it gonna go? Stop, don't do that. There's got to be a start, and it isn't here in the middle of the field. Oh, it's at the other end. Why did I make a start at the other end? Why did I do that? Was not thinking ahead that my farm is behind me, and I would more than likely be coming from the farm. Every time I see that, it makes me laugh. You don't have access to the land. Somebody's English isn't that good. We most certainly have access to that land. We don't own it, and we're not allowed to farm it, but we have access to it. We just drive right over it. There's your access. Okay, this empty? It is. That one's not. Tell you what, might be just as easy to drive this guy over there. He's going to have to come back because there's too much in that. All right, let him go. Let's go sell some corn. You know, I don't really I don't think I've got enough time to buy that piece of equipment and test it out. So I think what I'm going to do is sell this corn, and then I'm going to call it an episode. Anyway, I'll buy that piece of equipment in the next episode. In the meantime, maybe I can check around and find out why I can't sell the stuff out of the fertilizer guy. But anyway, I hope you had fun. Sorry about bumming you out about my health, but I thought you had a right to know. And hope you had fun. I'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.